Hello guys, first we're back with a new video. Today we are building another bottle, and as you can see, this is the bottle from yesterday. Beautiful bottle, beautiful bottle. No one gets that, do they? Now today we are building a jungle bottle or a panda bottle with a lot of bamboo. I place this one so I don't get confused on where I should place one at. Alright, let's get started. So what you're going to need is green stained glass, brown stained glass, orange terracotta, a random block, and a grass block. Or dirt, doesn't matter. And we'll worry about the rest later. Now, you're gonna obviously want to place one block here. It's gonna either be your brown or your green stained glass, your preference. Like this one could be yellow on the bottom, but I like it like this. Alright. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go outward from this, going up. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. So you can go off from this one straight 8 or 7, and then go this way 8 or 7 if you did this one 8 or 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 7. If you did 7 on this side, it'd be 8 on this side. etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're gonna have this L shape. Then you're gonna want to connect it all, going straight forward until you hit one point, and then you're gonna obviously want to fill this beautiful space up with your stained glass of your choosing. And I got 2 other designs. Yesterday I watched the entire video. I said 2 other designs, and I brought 3 bottles. So this time we actually have 2 bottles. Alright, next thing you want to do is whip out your random block, and you could either do it like I'm about to do, or you could just do it the way I did it last time, which is a block like on both ends. Then you're gonna want to take out your opposite stained glass, like so. If you use green to be brown, etc. I'm just gonna keep going for mine. So you're gonna want to place green, break the block, and then go around to each point. Unless if you're doing it my way, you want to go to each point, and then you're sort of connecting it, but you're not connecting it at the same time. So it'll look like this, almost a ball. Next thing you want to do is you want to do the exact same thing. But instead of placing 1, you just place 2 on the end pieces until you get this, and then whipping out your opposite one, which is for me it'd be brown. It's gonna be brown. You're gonna want to place brown on the ends of these. I'm actually doing pretty good for speaking about building a bottle. Then once you get that, you're gonna obviously want to connect it again until you have this beautiful thing that looks almost like a bowl. Now from this one, I could just see it from here. We're gonna go up with your opposite for maybe green, and then opposite for maybe brown, like that. You're gonna get 2 layers, but the first layer is gonna be that green, the second layer is gonna be brown. Then after that is done, you're gonna want to place a random block on like the end of these pieces. The end of these pieces, and then instead of going outward, we're gonna go inward, just like this. Then obviously connect it without touching, going over this block, or the green technically touching each other. It's barely touching each other, but it doesn't matter. Then after that, you're gonna want to go in again, but you just need 1 block, a random block for this. You're gonna do the opposite color, which would be this. But then you're just gonna go around it, just like a square, like the outer ends of a square when you're drawing a square. Because you don't fill in a square. Then, you're gonna want to do the exact same thing, but with the opposite color. For me, green. Now, glass is totally up to you. I just get what I think would be cool. Like, I think the bee ball, the black and yellow looks cool. The jungle ball we're about to build, brown and green. But it's totally up to you. Next, you're going to want to add another layer on top of this with the opposite. For me, brown. Next thing you're going to want to do is place a random block here, and then with the opposite color, you're going to want to place it like just like this, but instead of leaving this empty, you're going to fill it in. So we just need like one piece of random block. Then, once you have went through all of that, you're going to want to, oopsie, you're going to want to place another layer of brown. And I know I'm going really fast. You probably want to stop this video if you think you are, and if my speaking is horrible, then just watch me build. The next thing you want to do is take out your orange terracotta. I figured out the best thing for the top of the ball is orange terracotta. I used concrete, I've used a bunch of other blocks, and this is the best. So what you're gonna want to do is come like on the ends of these before it comes out. You're gonna want to place a block and make an entire sheet on here, just like I'm doing here. Once you do that, you're going to want to add 2 layers to this. So yeah, and then also, if you're just running out of blocks, you could leave this open and just like do this, but we're not doing that. But it'll still look the exact same thing. Now, also with these bottles, you could actually make them. Whoopsie. You could actually make them an 8x8. Not 8. Yeah, 8x8. Now, I decided to go 7x7 because that's what I'm currently doing, and I did not want to mess it up. Now, coming from the bottom, just like last video, you're going to want to break the 2 right above you. From like, doesn't matter which side. It could be like even here. I just like to do it on the side that looks cool. I know my other one on my server world has it like here. But whatever. So you're gonna want to place a grass block here, then or grass or dirt. Then you're gonna add 3 like 1 by 3. Get out of here. Then after that, you're gonna wanna fill it in. Now this is totally your preference. You could like if there's sand all around your bottle, it's fine. Like I just like to do it this way. So after that, you're gonna want to make like a plus sign without adding the bottom to it, so it looks like this, and then you're gonna add 1 piece of it to here. Next, now that is almost out of the way. Now this is almost out of the way. You see this, the divot before you fall down. Before you fall down, you want to fill all of this stuff with this juicy thing you call dirt or grass. In last video, I told you if you don't have self-touch and I do not know what you're doing with your life, then you're screwed. Just kidding. You could just like make dirt come up, seep up, make the dirt become grassy, etc. Now, next thing now that's out of the way, we don't need this anymore. Next thing you're gonna need is bamboo, jungle leaves, vines, a door if you're choosing, jungle wood, you're gonna need it, torches, and then a way to get pandas in your world. But if you're just that lucky, you could get ocelots in your world, but I'm not gonna put ocelots in this bottle. But usually you'll get that creative. Alright, next thing you want to do is place a door inside or outside, preferably inside for me. Now this is gonna be the tricky part. So with your wood, you're gonna want to match up. So when you walk in the thing, you're gonna see that it's not even. There's an even number. So with placing your wood, you want to go to the end, the 3rd block in the middle. Yeah, 3rd block in the middle row. Once you locate that, you're gonna want to place wood till you cannot jump anymore. Now, once you do that, you're gonna want to surround that piece of wood with jungle leaves, just like I am doing now. Now, since we had to make an artificial tree because the tree won't spawn in here, I like to do it like this. So when you're looking at these 3 blocks, you just want to fill in these 2 with that. You'll only leave this one open. Same with this one. You see 4, but you just want to fill in these 2. 4, these 2, 4, these 2. And what you should end up with is something not bad, in my opinion, but I mean, you could obviously make your own tree. Next thing you want to do, there is one opening. The only one opening in this. Once you get up here, you're going to want to place torches. Instead of placing them down here, you're going to place them on the top. It doesn't matter which side. And then, coming down before we fill in the rest of the tree, you're going to want to put torches on the ends of these, because the ends should be free, actually. And then once you have that done, you're going to want to come back up. And then you see the piece of wood here. You're going to want to place a piece of jungle leaves and then surround it again with the jungle leaves. Once you have that done, you're going to place one last block, and that'll just be in the middle of everything. Now, your tree is almost done. Next thing you're going to... Here's something. Next thing you're going to want to do is place vines on your tree. Doesn't matter how, but just place vines on your tree. Then, next thing you're going to want to do is taking out your jungle leaves again, you're going to want to make droopy points. You're just going to make 1 droopy point. You're not going to make it 2, because it's bad enough. So, you're going to want to make droopy points maybe on 4 sides. And then, you're going to maybe want to place some vines on the leaves, maybe, depending on your choice. And then, our artificial tree is actually done. Next thing you're going to want to do is whip out, you're going to need bamboo. And for the bamboo, you're just going to place it everywhere. I'm not going to exactly give you a good spot to place it because there is no good spot. Oh, I didn't know. And then last but not least, you're going to want to make them A, grow on their own, B, give them bamboo so they could grow. Oh. Give them bamboo. Or C, you're going to use, what is it called? Bone meal, which anyway works. Preferably, I'm just going to do it this way because I'm in creative and I'm not going to go get the other stuff. Then, once you have this done, once you have all this done, you're going to want to get pandas. I know in my original world, it took me like 2 hours to get me one panda. But, who knows, you might be close to a jungle. Then, so you're going to want pandas in your world. And that is done. I'm not even going to ask. So this is your... Why is everything trying to break in? Like, this is why I have this. Just leave him alone. Like, Jesus, the beast. Okay. So now, once you're done, your bottle should look like this. Now, I have 2 other designs. They're not, like, cool. Like, I think the bee bottle is the best one. But this is not, the other 2 are not bad ones. So coming over here, we got this one. Now with this bottle, what I did was I got rid of this tree to explain to you that inside doesn't have to be perfect. To like my design. Like you can make it a bamboo forest. You could just like place a bunch of jungle logs, and then what is it called? It's like, I know for like the jungles, they have like leaves surrounding this as a brush. Preferably, I like my method better for building one, but it's totally up to you. Then the second one is the exact same thing, except the bamboo's in different places. but instead of it, it's glass. Now, I actually really like this glass ball. It looks really cool, in my opinion. Now, and then also, if you want to, you can add ocelots, but how are you supposed to get ocelots? Now, that is me building a nice jungle bottle. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share, and do it for the pandas. Pandas are dying every day. They're dying almost every day. And yeah, peace.